Football League, presented by EA Sports. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans. Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing. Love. This is Fant on the short completion. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. In motion, Hill. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's second down. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Noah Fant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans 7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. On play action, it's Mahomes. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. The Texans are 12-2 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the run. The Browns right there. Able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up the 1st and goal.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. James Cook. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Flush to his right. Completes it to Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Hill going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Santoso. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, Mahomes slow, complete here to Ayuk. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Browns 14, Texans 7.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A give to Cook out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They run again on first down. Cook. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now Patrick going to change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now Love. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there. But it'll be 3rd down. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they draw up. 3rd and long for Love. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's got is almost to the 40 before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, Love. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Love looking to throw it. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very solid gain of 27. First down, Love to pass. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now a 2nd and 6. In motion, Hill. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And it's now 21-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when the guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him on the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, You really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Texans take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Houston. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. On play action. Love to throw. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Up and good for Santoso. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 11.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Hill on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Play action this time with Love. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Love. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hill going to go in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start. The defense was with it.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked it.
Touchdown, Browns! Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 6 yards away.
And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. Santoso now for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Browns 34, Texans 14.
We got this.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm...
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Deontay. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Red, cycle. Ready?
A second down throw for Love. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Texans 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
13 more yards. That's another.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Brings us 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return to more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Cook.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Love. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here comes Reed.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
43, 43, 15, 15. Hey, Ridley. 57. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
15.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
In motion, Hill.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now here's Mahomes. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
An audible here to get a new look.
Mahomes throwing on fourth.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
This is not the end.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Yes, folks, that is his